Namaste, beautiful souls. Today's class is a strong power yoga class, specifically focusing on the arms, as well as adding in some cardio elements in order to lean out the physique, really work on the fat burning properties, and getting the body in tip-top shape. Are you ready? I'll meet you on the mat. Today we will actually start in tabletop, a little bit different than our normal starting position. So come to all fours, wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Pull the navel up and in, lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the room. You might notice that sometimes when you're in tabletop position, you have a tendency to let the belly sag and the tailbone lifts up towards the sky. So try to counteract that by pressing the front body up to meet the back body. Lengthen the head, the crown of the head away from the tailbone so we're in one straight line. And then press the right shin bone down into the mat. To the top of the right foot, right shin bone. Reach the left foot back. Flex through the left heel up to the sky, knit the navel up and in. Engage the core. So we're gently waking up the core. And then reach the right arm in front of you, like you're trying to shake somebody's hand. Plug the shoulder back into its socket so you're not reaching forward with the shoulder. Create some space. Flex the left foot up to the sky, but try not to open the left foot up here. Keep the pinky toe side of the floor, or keep the pinky toe pointing towards the floor. Excellent. Switch sides. Drop the right hand down. Melt the left shin into the mat. Press to the top of the left foot. Reach the right foot out. Flex the foot. Pinky toe facing the mat. Lift the heel to the sky. Engage the core. And then reach the left arm out in front of you. Working on the balance. Working on the stabilizer muscles. Waking up the core. And release. Back to the first side. Press through the top of the right foot. Lift the left foot up. Right arm forward. And from here, really engage the core around the back, knee to elbow. 1. Kick it out. Reach forward. 2. Chin to chest. 3. 4. And 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Kick the right leg out, left leg forward, arm forward, knee to elbow. 1. Chin to chest, really round the back. 2. Kick the heel high. 3. 4. And 5. Step it back down. Flip the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. You can bend through one knee and then the other. Pedal it out. Spread the fingers wide. Shoulders away from the ears. And then bend the knees. Look between the hands. Inhale. Lift the hips high. Exhale. Hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale. Half lift. Core engaged. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms down around and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Moving through the body. Pedal it out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Take the right foot behind the left foot. Walk the hands back towards the back of the mat. Forward fold. Let the crown of the head be heavy. Spine decompresses. Take a deep breath in here. Slowing down. And walk the hands back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Press the left heel away from you. Press into all four corners of the front foot. Maybe bend the left knee. Bring the hips underneath the shoulders. Engage the core. Lengthen the tailbone towards the mat. And then play with re-straightening that left leg. Excellent. From here, press through the left heel. Move the torso over the right leg. Palms of the hands towards the front or towards the, palms forward. Palms forward, lengthen through the back. And then from here, squeeze the elbows into the side body. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And reach forward. We'll do that 5 times. 1, 2, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You should feel this in the back. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot behind the right this time and walk the hands back in towards the feet, forward fold. Head heavy. Pressing equally into both feet, noticing the stretch in the left leg, hamstrings, hips. Shake the head yes and no. And then inhale, walk the hands back forward, and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Notice the stretch in the front of the hip flexor. Maybe bend through the right knee, bringing the shoulders in line with the hips. And then re-straighten through the right leg. And maybe you don't go all the way straight today. I'm feeling a bit tight, so I might keep it a little bent. Excellent. Now press through that right heel. Torso comes over the left thigh. Palms of the hands facing forward. Squeeze the elbows in to the side body. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Reach. 1, 2. Really pretend like you're pulling something down. 3. Engage the back muscles. 4. And 5. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back, plank. Chaturanga, core tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left. Back to center. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Inhale and exhale. And then walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold, head heavy. Bend the knees, inhale, come back up. Tadasana. Exhale, press the airway, forward fold. Walk the hands forward to the front of the mat into push-up alignment. Push up. Hop the feet to the front. Squat, jump up. Plant the palms. Hop it back. Walk to the back of the mat. Stand up. Tadasana. All right. So we'll do 10 of those combinations. Walk forward, push up, hop forward, squat, jump, walk back to Tadasana. Walk your hands back, okay? So hands to the mat, walk forward to the front of the mat, push up, hop forward, squat, jump, plant the palms, plank, walk the hands back, stand up. 1, push up, squat, jump, hop back, plank. 2, make sure when you come up, squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, not overly tucking, but squeeze the glutes as you come up. It's a little bit like a deadlift, so you're using your back body to stand up straight. Hands to the mat, walk forward, push up, squat, jump, hop back, plank, walk to the back of the mat, stand up. 3, push up, squat, jump, Try to go as fast as you can. 4. Really get the cardio element in. 5. 6. 7. Squat up. Plank. Walk it back. Really keep your core engaged. 8. 2 more. You've got this. 9. And last one. 10. Walk it back. Squeeze the glutes. And then take your feet as wide as the mat. Toes facing out. Sink the hips down. Yogic squat. Hands to prayer. Gently press the elbows into the knees. Let the hips be heavy. Crown of the head grows tall. Come back to the breath. Take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Reach up with the left arm. And if you'd like, you can reach back around and clasp. Look up over your left shoulder. Back to center. Yogi squats. Other side, left arm reaches down. Right arm reaches up. And if you'd like, you can reach back and around and clasp. Back to center. Plank. Take the legs as wide as the mat, or at least hip distance apart. Right hand to left shoulder. Left hand to right shoulder 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Press your left heel, grow taller through the crown of the head. Hands to prayer. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Prayer twist. Look over your right shoulder. Press the left heel away. Squeeze the right leg in towards the midline. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank. And this time, take the hips over to the left side. Most of the weight will be on the right hand. Left hand moves to the center of the mat. Index finger and thumb pointing towards each other like a diamond almost. And then hop the feet in towards the right hand. Come back out. So keep the right hip down, left hip up. Side plank jobs 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank. Real plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Square the hips. Notice the stretch in the hip flexor. See if you can find the best alignment for your body. And then take your hands to prayer. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Prayer twist. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank. And then drop the left hip towards the mat this time. Bring the right hand in towards the center of the mat, left and right. Most of the weight's on the left hand. And then hop both legs in towards the left wrist. Left hip down, right hip up 10 times. Side plank jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left heel down, windmill the arms up, warrior two. Press through the outer edge of the left leg. Squeeze the right knee in. Left by right leg squeezing towards each other. Relax the shoulders. Flip the right hand over, reach forward to come back. Reverse warrior. Back up to warrior two. Windmill the arms down. Plank. 3 chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Side plank, right side. Hold. Left hand reaches underneath the body towards the back of the room and come back up. 1, 2, 3. Lift the hips high. 4, 5. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg loose. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right heel down. Windmill the arms up, warrior two. Lift the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Flip the left palm over. Reach forward to come back. Reverse warrior. And then windmill the arms down. Step it back. Plank. Side plank, left side. Reach the right arm back and under. 1. Lift the hips high. 2, 3, 4. Like you're trying to reach something behind you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, falling over. 10. Reach up and overhead. Plank. 3 chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2, 3. And then bring the belly to the mat. Right arm reaches out to the side, or you can bend the elbow and reach the hand forward. Roll onto the right side, stretching through the front of the shoulder. You can always put your head on a block here. Slowing down the breath. And back to center. Left hand either out to the side or bend at the elbow. Roll onto the left side, opening the front of the shoulder. Back to center, press it back. Child's pose. Coming back to the breath. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Come to sit between the ankles, knees emanating directly from the hips. And you can stay up here if this already feels like a lot of a stretch for you, or you can come back onto your elbows. That feels good. Make sure that the knees are coming straight out from the hip joints. And if you're looking for a bit of a deeper stretch, you can come all the way onto your back. Hero's pose, quad stretch. Inhale, coming back up into the elbows if you went all the way down. And then back up to sit between the heels. You can bring your hands forward to swoop the legs around to come to sit on your bum. Take the hands behind you, fingers pointing towards you. Point the toes, lift the hips high, reverse plank, knee ins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down, forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Take the left foot forward, left shin, yearning towards being parallel to the front of the mat. Right leg back. Set yourself up for pigeon. And you can stay up high, look back, make sure your foot is emanating directly from the ankle and it's not twisted in any way. Right hip down, left hip back. Inhale, get a lot of length in the spine. And exhale, keep the length. And walk your hands forward to stretch out the hips. Really beginning to focus in on the breath. Allowing the breath to be light and energy that moves throughout the body. If this is an incredibly intense stretch for you, then make sure that you're focusing even more on breathing through the sensation. So sending the breath as light, as love, as energy, however you want to visualize it. Slow that breath down and imagine it going into the places that you feel sensation. Maybe it's in the outer left hip, maybe it's in the right hip flexor. And I'm not talking about pain. If you're in pain, we should back away from the pose. But not back away as in shy away, but back away as in don't take it as deeply. Because pain is our body's way of trying to tell us something isn't quite right. So if there's pain, that's a no-go. But if there's just sensation, there's a difference between pain and sensation. So see if you can notice that and make sure that you're not in pain. And then working on riding through the sensation. So walk your hands back in. We'll switch sides. Bring the right leg forward. Shake the legs out. And now bring the left leg back and around. Right shin yearns towards the front of the mat. Doesn't have to be parallel. Press through the top of the left foot. Go taller through the spine. And then keep that length and walk forward. Noticing how each side might be different. Mine definitely are. And just ride the waves here. Float through them, float over them. The more you slow down the breath, the more your body understands that it's okay, that it's safe, that it can release the holding that it has been doing for so long. Inhale, walk your hands back in. Flip the left leg in front again. Shake it out. And then come to roll down onto the back. Bring the knees into the chest, hands reach between the legs into the outer edge of the feet. Happy baby. Lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the mat. Squeeze your knees in towards your side body and smile. And then take the right knee into the chest, left leg long, supine twist. Switching sides, left leg into the body, right leg long. Look over your left shoulder. Coming back to center, taking both legs long, feet fall left and right, back the hands fall onto the floor beside the mat. Shimmy the shoulders up underneath the heart space and know that you can take this time here to truly be still, to be present, to allow the body to melt into the mat. Now is your time to release anything left over that you were holding and sink into this moment. I'll leave you here to enjoy your Shavasana, and I'll see you next time. From my heart to yours, Namaste.